What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Size Up slash its own mashup. We're gonna be talking about a couple of shows, and we also gonna be talking about oh Lord, this mess, God. So before we get into surviving Diddy, because that's the title of this, let me stop. Before we get into that, um,
Put the alleged button down. Make sure.
yes, where is my alleged banner? Let's get that together.
Get it
We all
together.
alleged. It's all alleged, y'all. It's alleged. Allegedly surviving Diddy. Okay. Um, before we get into that and the rabbit hole that has created,
Mm-hmm.
because they accusing everybody of everything now. It's all coming out in the open. Um, we got a couple of shows that let me just say, bravo. I believe y'all should move Married to Medicine on up to that front slot. Potomac don't need it. They don't deserve it. Okay. Um, Married to Medicine is I'm feeling Married to Medicine. They brought this sweet tea girl in and she came up and shook the table. Okay. This is great TV. I was like, I'm gonna hold off on Married to Medicine because normally when I'm up to date on the show, it be messy and I'd be like, this is unnecessary, and y'all are beating a dead horse. But y'all brought this little sweet tea girl who like old men. Did you know that Dr. G is older than her mama and daddy? So basically, you done married your granddaddy. So, um, I just feel like um that was a great. I don't know whose call this was. I don't know who decided to bring her on the show. Word on the Curb is Heavenly had something to do with it. Um, but however, this was TV Go. Now, I was not, when I heard that Greg was coming back, I was not happy about that at all because I'm not a fan of the Dr. Greg. Okay. He was really messy with Quad.
Mm-hmm.
He showed queen behavior when he was married to Quad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so on and so forth. Um, I don't like, I understand a wedding is your day. I totally completely understand that. And so when if somebody questions your love, I get not wanting them there. But in this instance, Greg and Heavenly have known not Greg, Heavenly and Damon has known Greg much longer than you have.
Mm-hmm.
So although yes, you're his wife to be, to take Damon off the list was not cool
Mm-mm.
at all, period. Production had to get them let in because I saw him, Heavenly talks about the behind the scenes things. Also, everybody say Phaedra invited Quad to the sweet tea bridal shower, whatever they had. No, production did. They told Quad, bring your tail here because it's time for you to enter the room. And the girls have been looking for you. They've been asking about you. Come on. Quad says, I these people pay me, so when they tell me to come to work, even though Toya kicked me out, I came for my check. Um, I do think that it's very first of all, Quad shouldn't have. I don't know why people are feeling like Quad should have an issue with Letitia. I think that's her name. Is that her name? Letitia.
Letitia. Because
Okay.
I'm not going to call her Sweet Tea.
I mean, and that's fine. But I don't know why would Quad have an issue with her
Mm-hmm.
when Greg did all these horrible things to her. Quad shouldn't have no issue with the new girl. If anything, Quad could be like, so girl, watch out for this. I also don't believe that Lil Mama ain't never seen Married to Medicine. I just
No, I don't believe it
don't believe
because if I mean, how would you know that he wanted a baby with Quad if you didn't watch the show?
it. Yep.
So if you allegedly put in his DMs, I can give you what you want, which and then a baby emoji. That's a clear sign saying, "Hey,
You knew.
you're watching."
You knew. Yeah. So I don't believe that. But hey, if he like it, I love it. Um So she is into the season. It's about to get. It's going to be interesting. She threw a whole hissy fit at her bridal shower. I don't know what that was about. You know, some could say it was about getting the call from the guy about the $14,000 that they were gonna have to spend additional. Some could say that she might have really actually had a problem with Quad, didn't know how to express that. They were always talking about Quad, so I don't like the fact that this is the new wife or new fiance or whomever. Why y'all keep bringing Quad up? You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. All of them were being messy though, as far as bringing Quad up, in my opinion. Um, Phaedra apparently has known Quad and Greg for quite some time. She's cool with both of them, despite the fact that they split. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But I do know this is great TV. Phaedra did open up. So what I didn't know was that Phaedra and Apollo had known each other since high school. I did not know that. Didn't know that at all. High school sweethearts, according to what she shared on the show. So that was I thought they had met like way down, you know, no. High school sweethearts. They had known each other since then. They were married for 8 years. So I didn't know that. So she shared that little tidbit at the wedding. And the ladies were talking about their weddings and how good their wedding were. Of course, Toya, with the expensive taste, had a very luxe wedding. I liked the pictures from the wedding. It was really really good. So yeah, I enjoy Married to Medicine. I'm so sorry about that because somebody done called me and I had some on pause on the YouTube. Um, so yeah, I again enjoy Married to Medicine. So y'all make sure y'all check Married to Medicine out on Bravo. It comes on after Real Housewives of Potomac, which we about to talk about next. Cause oh my god, I just watched this past Sunday's episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Go on and unmute your mic. Come on, it's a lot to unpack.
I just got finished watching it today, the fourth episode. And I'm like, what is the fixation on Wendy Esefo Nika? That's all I want to know.
Here's
Why
my thing.
why
NECA is an attorney. You're educated. You're not stupid. This is what I gathered from that whole situation. The cousin and Ivy has fallen out about something. I don't know what it is. They done had a falling out. Mama somehow, some way got involved. Okay. Mama might have said some stuff because she protective of her kids. I don't believe that lady got no shrine
I don't
and doing
believe
voodoo. I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, you coming after my child or you saying something to my child, I'm gonna say something.
And that's who Wendy's mom has always been. Like, that's what she's been from day one. You come for my kids, I'm coming for you. I think Ivy and the cousin fell out. The cousin was just talking and saying stuff when she was on the phone with NECA. And they took the shrine thing and they ran with it. That is what I believe. I don't believe that lady got no shrine to
And you know
nobody.
Giselle gonna say, I believe it. I believe it.
Because
She
they
don't
only
like
want to
it.
see Wendy's downfall. And that's fine. The girl gonna continue to thrive and do what she do. It is what it is. Um, Candace and Giselle are never gonna be cool, and I'm okay with that. Candace and Robin. Robin don't want to be cool. Candace feel like maybe they should have a conversation. Um, I did not know Austin was coming up so soon. So now we're about to get to see this fight. I'm excited to see how this came about. Cause apparently the Muppet started it, from my understanding. What I don't like is if you have a husband when you're not used to getting attention, why falsely accuse other people's husbands of tomfoolery? Doesn't make sense to me. Then you continue to infiltrate yourself. Of course, Missy Ashley has done that because Ashley tried. She really started the mess between Nneka and Wendy. Let's be clear.
And hold on. How dare Ashley talk about I can't believe she brought up the was it the Oshu whatever?
Yeah.
I can't believe she brought that up. Like
But
this
you brought it up, Helfer. You brought it up trying to be messy. And you know what you did. You apologized. You went to Wendy's baby's christening and they had no conversation with Wendy about this whole situation at all. You ain't told her nothing. You waited till y'all sat down at the pickle table when they in the middle of an argument to now say, well, I apologize because I misspoke. Girl, bye, you were being messy. That's what you were doing. Um, yeah,
like
I don't like Nneka.
I mean, if Audacity had a picture on it,
I don't like Nneka.
all of them would be on
And
it.
then the husband, why did her husband, Eddie just come, he smile, he's happy Eddie. He come, he smile, he stand by his woman's side.
Huh? Why are you mad that he unfollowed you on Facebook?
On Facebook. Y'all were in the same organization together. Y'all went to a big school. Y'all, just because you were in the same organization doesn't mean y'all was homeboys and y'all were homies and y'all shared the room more.
You know, like Mia said, you said that he knows Eddie. No, of Eddie. Of Eddie and no
and
Eddie.
No Eddie, two totally different things. Y'all ain't boys like that. So why you confronting him up? So y'all are the couple that's messy. And okay, cool. We're gonna go with it. Y'all gonna be the messy couple. So my hope is, which I don't think anything is gonna be solved from that. I did see that Mia and Wendy were in a better place because at BravoCon, I think Mia sat on the side with them at BravoCon, if I'm not mistaken, with Candace and Wendy. And they were all like, chummy. So I think they have come to some type of, understanding. And I'm okay. I'm glad of that because I don't particularly care for Mia because she lies like a rug. But just because that was such a big thing, and the fact that did nobody really besides Candace really stand up and say, Mia, you was wrong. I didn't like that. I ain't like it at all. So here we are with that. Robin can't call nobody stupid or dumb or nothing, because Robin, baby, you dumb as a doorknob. You dumb, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb.
Or deflective.
Because you deflect all the time. And it's so hard for you because now it's in your face. The man did it, and I believe he slept with the lady. I believe he slept with the girl at the hotel because you ain't went to no hotel.
I believe she knows it. She knows it.
I think you know it.
She knows it.
And so on and so forth. So it is what it is. Period. So Karen tried. She tried real hard.
Or she said something shady and said, don't show that. Please cut that.
Who?
And
Karen?
they showed it. Karen. I forgot what she said. It was shady, and I started laughing. I'm like, oh Lord.
I mean, and you know what? All of them are shady. When they get in behind their camera and they in their room by themselves, they are shady. They make shady comments all day long. They do. So it's fair game, in my opinion. Very fair game for them. You don't watch the Bell Collective, do you?
Is it back on?
Yeah, it's back on.
Oh.
You don't watch? It's only like been a few episodes.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot. I haven't finished the previous season.
Which this is really a continuation of. It's only like 3 episodes. You're fine. You've not missed a whole lot, except for, I'm gonna say this: Tambra's pregnant. Tambra's pregnant. Hello. Tambra's pregnant. So there's that. She's keeping it a secret from everybody because, of course, the collective ain't together because Marie is messy.
It's
Letitia
always
is messy. Yeah, Maria's always messy. Letitia's been messy. We find out that Latrice told when Latrice and Letitia kind of fell out because Marie and Essie brought a video of Letitia um brought a video of Latrice, I'm sorry, saying that everybody's her co-worker on the show. They're not really friends outside the show. So here's my thing, Marie, if you got such a big problem with Latrice, why are you then continuing to be messy? It's a mess. So when Letitia confronts her, Letitia's upset because I'm more than your friend, I'm your mentor, da 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 da, all this other bull crap. She talked about everybody was offended because she cussed, saying don't nobody want to work a effing 9 to 5. Okay, she said that at the brunch, an empowerment brunch. But the going complaint in the going concern with the brunches have been the food's not good, the food is cold. A lot of people didn't eat their food, and of course, from my understanding, Letitia charges a whole bunch of money for her empowerment brunches, like them just like $100 a head. So that's how she's made her money. Um, she had a book launch on this last episode. And for whatever reason, Glenn is rapping, and I need him to leave that boyhood dream of being a rapper alone. I just need him to stop, bro. Just work on the ship, right,
um
and support your woman.
you know what else? So Gucci, her husband, whatever them pigtail.
JJ, let's talk about that real quick. JJ bombarded So Gucci with his mama. Like they ain't talk to her about nothing. Just my mama pulled up. She moving in. Why is your mama moving in? Why?
Flag on the play.
So his mom has been extremely ugly the whole time. But they went out to breakfast. Mama moved out. They went out to breakfast. They had a pretty decent conversation. Um, they got some stuff they got to work on as far as their family dynamic. The fact that we expect for his girls not to have their mama's back is ridiculous. Cause ain't no way in the world I'm not gonna not have my mama's back. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm not gonna not have my mama's back. You know, the lies that they've been spewing about the mama not taking care of the girls. That's what was bringing them to when they were on the show on Bring It. That's who was bringing them back and forth to practices and stuff. They was at the house. They had prom from the mama's house. Why didn't they do that at JJ's house? That those are the things that I'm saying. And for all intents and purposes, he made it seem like on the other show, I didn't even know there was a So Gucci. He made it seem like on the other show that he was supporting her. They weren't together, but he was always trying to fit in, get in where he could fit in, all of that stuff. So no, I don't believe the lies that they have been going around spewing about Selena. Selena's now engaged to somebody else. Like she's not stunned JJ. But it's always a problem. So Gucci acts real funny with her when it comes to certain things. So stop. And the mama made a good point. Stop acting like you not that man's wife. You his wife. Stop acting like you in competition with his ex. It don't make sense. Why are you doing? You are the problem. You in competition. And really that man didn't marry you for a long time and then divorce her for a long time. So that should say a lot. I'm just saying. So y'all check out the Bell Collective on Friday nights. Make sure y'all check out Real Housewives of Potomac on Bravo on Sunday evenings, 8/7 Central, Married to Medicine, 9/8 Central. All right, let's get into the mess. Okay. This has been a super mess situation. We've been busy and tired and sick. This baby just getting over things. COVID, y'all, by the way, COVID is still real. Make sure, you protecting yourself out here in these streets. So let me preface this by saying all commentary on here is alleged. Okay, we're gonna say that. We're gonna put that out there in the atmosphere. I ain't got no money for you to
I ain't got no money either.
Because if you sue me, you're gonna be practicing for the real thing. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be for practice and for play. I ain't got no money. So, according to news reports, um, Sean P. Diddy Combs has been out here just wilding out left and right. Now, we've heard of things over the years, like the wild orgies at his house. We have heard over the years that he is, you know, a part
But
of the LGBTQIA community, which is nothing wrong with that. But the way that he has handled certain things, we've heard all these things. A lot of people, hey, in the industry, they've talked about some of the questionable things. Well, there is more. So Cassie, on the anniversary of Kim Porter's death, and you guys know this, but we're gonna give you a recap anyway. Cassie released or filed a lawsuit, a 20 something page, 25 page,
35 page. It's
35-page
35.
lawsuit against Sean Combs, suing him for $30 million. Okay. Um, I think
Let me make that correction. That's not the lawsuit never said how much she was suing him for.
okay.
That was P. Diddy saying that she was trying to get thirty
Thank you for
million dollars
correcting
from
me.
him.
Okay. I knew it was $30 billion from somewhere.
Right.
Okay, got you. Um,
But it
oh,
was never disclosed how much she was
I bet he
suing him
paid her
for.
more than $30 million.
Oh, it was 9 figures. So she at least got 100 million.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put that out there right now. So Cassie met Diddy when she was like maybe 18, 19 years old. They've been dating on and off for like a decade period of time. She's tried to move on several times. There have been um, situations and instances where, because people who have tried to date her or tried to talk to her, they end up in precarious situations, from getting beat up to cars getting blown up to death. Just some different allegations have been out there. Um, he's lost Sean. I didn't even know Sean John was still in business, but Macy's decided to drop Sean John. I don't think it was because of the lawsuit. It's just the timing of it, because Sean John has not been doing well forever. He sold the company and then bought it back for like pennies on the dollar. It wasn't doing well. It wasn't selling at all. And so I think that was just part of what the situation just kind of happened around the same time. That lawsuit though was quite disturbing. She named names. She discussed abuse. She talked about these breast implants are really killing me. So, from my understanding, he required that she get breast implants. Didn't like the way they look.
So he
Had them
was.
removed, right, and then she had to get some more breast implants. So, like, bruh, I'm somebody cutting on me 24/7. I
Oh,
don't know about that, Lindsay. I don't know. Hold on. Lindsay is saying she does not think Diddy has 100 million cash. Big difference between net worth and liquid. Well, his net worth is like in the billions. So like he's
well,
a
actually,
billionaire.
well, it was in the billions.
Well, it was.
So he
Shout to
could
that
have
way.
that in cash. I would
Yeah,
not.
I feel like and it may not be. I'm not sure. Maybe he gonna be on the payment plan like Tasha K. Who knows? So I mean, she on the payment plan because she ain't got it according to
But
her.
but I tell you, this has made her thing a back seat about Will Smith and Jada. I bet they like
Yes. So
taking a
and
back
let me
seat.
just say this because we didn't have time to talk about this either. Real quick before we get into Diddy, Will Smith was accused by his quote unquote former best friend. I ain't never heard of this man. Let me say this right now. I read the book. I heard Will rapped and everything on it. I heard the audible. This man I ain't never heard of. Didn't know he was a bodyguard, assistant, whatever he claims to be. And he is saying that he saw Dwayne Martin allegedly giving a pipe to Will Smith in a dressing room of a couch. I don't know about all that. Okay. There have been rumors about Will too. Um, I think y'all need to leave Will Smith alone. That man had enough. He's a social provider. Folks are backing off him. This is lots of deals with morality clauses. Yeah. Bitch, lots of stop payments. Yeah, I do believe that, Lindsay. I think there is gonna be more brands that, because now everybody's trying to sue him. Um, him settling with Cassie within 24 hours means he did want more things to come out, because now everybody's questioning Kim Porter's death. And as a matter of fact, it's reported pockets of deep, but this hurts him financially, which means loss of power as well. Correct. So they're questioning Kim Porter's death. So they're questioning that. Um, according to
Oh, did you?
coroner, y'all saw that coroner, the original coroner on Kim Porter's case, ruled it a homicide, and he got fired as a result of that. Allegedly, reportedly, got fired as a result of that. When he was fired, he mysteriously ended up dead. Some ain't.
Was
I'm
it
sorry.
last year? It was last year.
Was it last year?
I think it was last year.
She died a year or two ago.
No, 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 no. We're talking about the coroner. He
Oh, the
died.
coroner died last year. Okay, yes. Coroner died last year. So
But there was also it. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if I sent it to you or not. But it was a friend.
yes, so I'm finna get into that. I ain't got
Okay.
there yet.
Okay.
So there's a young lady, and I don't remember her name, but
I
she
know it's
was
Erica something. It's Erica
Erica. Yeah, she's best friends. Was best friends with Kimora Lee Simmons,
and
and
Kim
Kim
Porter.
Porter. She wrote a kind of like a fictional novel. She was like a big exec, PR exec. She
Now I
wrote a
want to read
fictional
the book.
novel. Now I want to go buy the book. Absolutely. So it can go to whatever estate fund, whatever she got in place. But she wrote this book. This book, like, detailed about this mogul and his exploits and all this other stuff that kind of seemed familiar, and kind of spoke to some of the rumors that were going on in reference to P. Diddy at the time. I want to read it. I'm gonna go back and find that video because I want to buy it. I want the book. But it was a fictional book, and she mysteriously died, and they have never released the details of her death. Just like shortly after the book came out, bestseller, New York Times bestseller. People bought it, people read it. I didn't know it existed, but I didn't know she existed either. So their bodies involved in this. Kid Cudi said the man blew up his car because he was trying to talk to Cassie because he thought they was over. It's all kinds of things that are going on, and that's been released. And you don't settle a lawsuit if something in it, or some things in it, or some more things are not true. So I'm gonna say this: everybody ain't lying on you. I'm sorry. I don't know if you forgot to pay your Illuminati bill this month. I don't know if you're trying to buy NBC. I don't know what's going on, but what I'm saying is,
It truly amazes me how many people that was linked to him passed away.
yeah. And then Paul Al sure almost lost his life. But Andre Harrell is gone.
But people thought Jaguar Wright was crazy because
Let
she
me
talked
say
about
this. Let me say this. I do think Jaguar Wright is crazy, but I don't think she's lying about a lot of the stuff. I'm gonna say two things can be true at the same time. Jaguar is one of my favorite singers. No one knows this. I love Jaguar Wright. Her voice is amazing. She is like if she would just sing. That's what I say about Tamar. If you would just sing, baby, I'll be okay. I ain't got to know, because then that puts a spotlight on you and your mental health. Do I believe everything that comes out of her mouth? Absolutely not. But what I do believe is, I do believe a lot of the stuff she's saying, because the industry it's a lot of sick things that's going on in the industry, right? So, and I'm sorry, they have movies and stuff about this. Everybody, y'all into stuff. Once you get up to a certain income bracket or level, things start to kind of fall apart. You seem to feel like you are above the law and nobody can touch you. You can do whatever you want to do because you got all this money and you got all this power. And no, You can't. That's not how the world works. Um,
But
and everybody's talking. Mm-hmm.
allegedly, according to Jaguar, Kim Porter had a meeting with Cassie before she died.
Oh wow.
And
Oh wow.
so And so that's probably what's keeping, according to Jaguar, apparently, allegedly, that's probably what's keeping her alive is that Camden gave Cassie some evidence or some stuff.
Well, I mean, so there's rumor that he beat Kim up and she stabbed him with a corkscrew in his finger. Kim wasn't going. Kim was about their life. She left that man. I remember when she said she left. I read an article in Essence. She did. She said she emptied out the house. He was gone. She emptied out the house, took her keys, and she was out. And she moved to the other side of the country. Now that still didn't keep that man away because whatever happened happened. Kamora is Lee Simmons and said, "Hey man, listen, I'm ready to tell my story, but I need bodyguards because this man, I'm scared of what's gonna happen to me." Uh, I don't know if y'all remember. Diddy had many shows. One of the shows he had, if y'all remember, a young lady by the name of Capricorn who was his assistant. Cap has said that man is the devil. His former bodyguard is saying that man is evil. Danny Kane ain't lying. Let me tell you something. Aubrey O'Day, that's another person everybody seems to think is crazy. Danny Kane is now filing a lawsuit against Diddy. And they were one of the few people that didn't sign whatever or take the rights to the music that he was given. What you know what, Lindsay? Oh, we all know Shine should have went to prison. We know that's why Shine don't. Everybody hate Diddy. That should be a new TV show. Everybody hates Shine. Look, because Shine took the fall for Diddy. Diddy paid him off to take but he got deported as a result of it, and his career was over. Like I love Shine, loved him. He took the fall for something and that's when you saw Jennifer Lopez separating herself and okay, I'm not about this life right here. Okay, uh, yeah, no. Um, I don't know why they haven't hit her up for a comment. Um,
My question is, did he abuse her?
I don't
Like,
think so. It would have been too much backlash. Jennifer Lopez in the profile that she has, it would have been too. He would have lost his status at that point had he done something to Jennifer Lopez. Period. I don't care what nobody say. She can't sing, she can dance, but nah. Yeah, I think he won't. I don't think he'll do anything to Jennifer Lopez because Jennifer Lopez's status, and she with Ben Affleck now. Their status is high. Absolutely not. They got more status than he do. Nah, he can't touch her. So I think, but let me also say this as the PR person in my opinion, her PR probably is saying stay far away from this situation as possible because it's gonna be bad for your image if you open your mouth and say something. That's my thought process. Um, but I believe she knows that Diddy was the one involved in this shooting that night and not Sean. I do believe that wholeheartedly, 100%. You can't make me think anything different. I believe she knows the truth about that situation. But nah, no, I don't think he could touch J Lo. I don't think he touched J Lo at all. Period. I don't think any of that took place. Now he might have had some type of other dealings with other people or fooling around with other folk or whatever. But um, yeah, this is going deep. I'm very glad that Mary J. Blige hasn't come out and said anything about him being her brother. I'm glad about that. Uh, people were saying, Mary J., we just want you to keep your mouth closed. Don't say nothing. Sometimes they have their little friend, you got a friend or two that, well, that's not the Diddy that I know, or that's not the person that, but everybody, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you get that situation that takes place. Um, Yeah, this looks really funky, and all of a sudden, old lawsuit that was done against Jamie Foxx is coming back. It got refiled again. It was dismissed in Brooklyn. They're filing it again somewhere in New York, another borough in New York. I don't know about that situation. It could have been Jamie Foxx might have been too drunk. I'm not sure.
Well,
Uh,
what is Aaron Hall? I'm not understanding the Aaron
okay,
Hall.
let's get on Aaron Hall real quick, cause like I said, I'm gonna have to see how the Jamie Foxx situation plays out, cause it's already been dismissed once. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. There's Jamie Foxx. That's all I'm gonna say. Aaron Hall, let's talk about that real quick. Now, Aaron Hall, let me say this: R. Kelly stole that man's life. Let's start with that right now. R. Kelly, there would be no R. Kelly if there was not an Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall crawled before R. Kelly could walk. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put that out there right now because Aaron Hall was out before him, and R. Kelly took that man's whole image and created Robert R. Kelly. Okay, all right. Let me He is. We finna get on that. Thank you, Lindsay. But we finna get on that. Okay. So, if you guys remember, there was a video vixen by the name of Gloria Velez. She was like a Luke girl for many years. But what a lot of people don't know is she was like 15, 16 years old is a Luke girl. Okay. That's how Aaron Hall met Gloria Velez. He's her baby's mom. Aaron Hall is a creep. His Vlad TV interview, absolutely, because at that point in time, I was like, oh my God. When I saw this interview, I was like, okay, I'm cool on Aaron Hall from here on out. But I am going to stand on the truth of R. Kelly stole that man's life. I'm not gonna hold you, okay? What I heard was sick and disgusting. He talked about how him and Sean screw women and rape women, underage women together. He talked about that on this Vlad TV. And let me say this. Let me say this right quick. Not gonna hold y'all for much, much longer. Um, Vlad TV is y'all. I don't think y'all understand what y'all doing when y'all go on that platform. That man is not black. He is not for the culture. And y'all get on here and y'all run y'all mouth and it comes back to bite you in the ass. And that's exactly what that interview did for Aaron Hall. Gloria did. I'm finna get to the Luke thing. And he said he clapping back in court and all that stuff. Luke, my guy, the girl was underage. She was. And I can only imagine what happens on the Luke video shoots. That's all I'm gonna say. Aaron did say that he met Gloria Velez through Luke. Um, on one of the video shoots or something. At the time when they got together, she was 16. She had his baby at 17. She was underage. Now, let me say this. Flip side of it could be, well, why this girl was a video vixen and why was she doing this? I don't know her backstory. I don't. Doesn't matter. It absolutely an indictment. Like, take them out of jail and lock them up. Don't know why. Okay, let me put that out there right now. But teenage girls do things. We think we get hot in the pants. We think we grown. I need to make some money. Whatever her situation was her situation. Okay. However, to be dealt with, and even if the man didn't know she was underage, when he found out she was underage, he continued to mess with her. Continued. Trash towards women just in general and period. Right? So here's the thing, Luke. You don't know what grooming is. You learned today or yesterday or whenever it was that you learned what grooming was. And hey, my guy, real talk. That's what y'all did. I don't care what nobody say. The exploitation of women, the all the stuff that y'all did. And yeah, the girls were willingly dancing and that sort of thing for whatever little money or whatever they could get. But that's what it was. Because if you had more teenage girls that was on the set doing the same things, and they was probably doing all kinds of wild things, because it was all kinds of wild things that were happening and taking place on those video shoots. Like they had unions and all this other stuff. You did the wildest stuff so you could get the camera time. I read Superhead's book, okay? So I know how it goes. So yeah, you could say you don't even know what it was till today, and I'm finna go file some paperwork. Yeah, you took some to the Supreme Court and won. You ain't gonna win them all, bro. Not in this climate. Not in this climate. So Aaron Hall, you trash, my guy. I'm sorry, you trash. You are absolute trash. Absolute trash. Period. Abusive. That lady has fought to keep you away from your child because you are abusive.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is what I hate, the narrative that I abhor so much. You get young girls because you think they're impressionable and they're gonna do what you say because women your age know you full of shit. Absolutely positively no. Right? So that's what you're gonna be on, and you're gonna be on it, you're gonna stand 10 toes down on that, right? So because this girl might not have did what you said, you smacked her around a couple of times, or you punished her in some type of way like you somebody's daddy. That's disgusting. And that's grooming. That's what I mean. Oh my God. And I believe more of you have been doing it in the industry for years. I believe sex trafficking comes right on through y'all's doors. Absolutely. It's
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And here's the other thing. You ain't got no NDAs from these folk that you have participated in these activities with.
But hold on. NDA do not protect you from criminal activity.
It does not protect you from criminal activity at all, period. You are correct. What on the flip side of that, no, it does not. On the flip side of that, it's a lot of situations that here's my thing. If you weren't out here doing certain things that you were doing that you were known for, then it might have been a little bit hard to believe that you was out here raping folk or beating the crap out of people. You see what I'm saying? You ain't protecting yourself because you think your money's gonna save you and get you out of every situation. That's what I'm talking about. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. So it's a really hard pill to swallow, but this might be the end of Bad Boy. I'm just saying, it's it
It it puts a new perspective. Was it the Soul Train Awards that he was performing? It was giving him a lifetime award,
yeah.
and you didn't see any of the Bad Boy artists
Baby,
like.
let me tell you something. Let's talk about this Grammys. Remember when he got an award at the Grammys one year? This was a couple of years ago. Mace called him out. I want to see what Mace got to say. Nah, Bad Boy ain't doing nothing, girl. I'm just talking. Bad Boy ain't doing nothing. Cause here's the thing with Bad Boy too that we found out it was a pimp type of situation. The artist can be doing really, 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 really well, and for whatever reason, after Diddy is done with them, he's done and he's on to the next. Carl Thomas, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, all of them got the same story. He
Mhm.
did thank Cassie when he accepted the award. But what he didn't know was Cassie said, oh, okay, you thank me if you want to. Uh, I'm just glad Jackson State check cleared for a meal that he promised us that we didn't get, for so long. Because when Dion left us, we didn't think we was going to get that money, but we got it. Okay. Checks cash, we ain't giving it back. Jackson State bet not. Okay. What don't get that money back. Don't be like them folk. Okay. We need our money over here at our HBCU. Um, I am really, he thanked Cassie or whatever. She was with him, and it was like they were in a marriage. Absolutely. Because a decade, you married to somebody for a decade, you get their social security. You know? Um, she deserves every penny that she got in the settlement. I don't, because she done been through some stuff.
Mhm.
Um, the little Asian girl that he had the baby by, she was on some I think she was on Tasha K. Back when I
It's
actually
alleged that the son really ain't P. Diddy's son. That is the bodyguards that died son. I think I sent that to you too.
did you send it to me?
Because
Oh,
if you look at the son, And look at the picture of the bodyguard. They do look alike.
Listen, let me say this. Hey, the riches of the wicked is laid up for the just. I'm gonna go by that. I think that's how that scripture goes. Listen.
She even said it.
Who?
She said it. Yep.
Who said? Misha
Listen,
Hilton?
the
Yeah,
one.
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Not Justin, the other baby.
Justin. That's
Justin
his
looks
name.
just like him. Justin is his twin. The other baby. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You think it's by the bodyguard?
It is allegedly. He did, but the
Oh, we'll
bodyguard is
see.
dead, so he can't vouch. He can't speak up.
Okay. We'll see, Lord. All I'm saying is,
We know
uh,
Quincy ain't Diddy's. Quincy look just like I'll be sure.
Justin looks just like Diddy now. Hold on. Justin is the older boy. Is that what you're saying? Oh, we knew Quincy wasn't Diddy. Okay, so what's the baby that looked just like him name? What's that
Um,
boy name?
hold on.
Cause I'm getting him mixed up. Cause that little boy right there looks just like him. That's his twin. Oh my god. The one who trying to rap like him.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, we knew Quincy wasn't his. Quincy's
So
Albie Shure's
Quincy,
son.
King.
That's that boy name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he looks just like his dad. I hope he ain't doing the stuff his daddy doing. Um, okay. Well,
King
he put that
Cole.
baby
Yeah.
in as his own, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Misa was their stylist in her teens, though. Misa was right there. If you notice the One More Chance video, Misa was in the hot tub with P. Diddy in them.
You mean Big
She's been their
Papa.
stylist,
You
huh?
mean Big Papa. I love it when
What?
you call me Big Papa. Yeah.
No. Was it Big
Yeah.
Papa? My bad.
Yeah.
Big Papa. She was in the Christian. Thank you, baby. Christian. Mm-hmm. Um, I don't know why I thought of One More Chance. Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa because me and your friends, we can be friends.
Mm-hmm.
She was a teen in that video, but she was their stylist. She was their stylist. So I won't put it past Diddy that he was screwing her. He was in his early 20s at that time anyway, if I'm not mistaken. So I won't
Yeah.
put it past Diddy at all. You know. Mm-hmm. Um. Oh Lord. Well, we're gonna see how this falls out. Is Diddy gonna settle with everybody or what's gonna happen?
By
Because
the
they're
time this is all
free.
over, it ain't gonna have a pot to piss in.
He's
And
not gonna have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Uh yeah, that's about to be. And everybody want to hear from Young Miami, and I'm like, no, y'all don't. Leave that girl alone. She said they go together real bad, but they ain't together. She's single. So y'all need to stop looking for Young Miami to say anything, because I don't believe he put his hands on Young Miami.
now, didn't she have a baby by him too?
No, ma'am. City Girl had already had 3 kids before she started dealing with Diddy. She was with one of her baby daddies for a very long time. She has 3 kids.
And he has a pattern of that.
What?
Of if the person in a relationship, oh, he gonna get her because
Well, no, she had broken up with dude before she started dealing with Diddy. And
oh,
Diddy gives her an allowance. She get $100,000 a month to go shopping and do whatever she wants to, and then she got her own money.
she got down. He downgraded because Cassie was getting 500,000 a month.
Well, I think she decided not to be a main chick because she said she was outside and she was not gonna do that. So I think she's okay with 100K. And then he was still buying her stuff, and anyway, outside of what he was giving her. And she got her little talk show on YouTube. Carisha, please. She's gonna come out with a reality show. I mean, girlfriend is. Let me say this. I dig that City Girls hustle. I don't know nothing about JT because JT was in jail when she came out. That girl was performing by herself while JT was in the jail. Okay, they performed, I guess, together beforehand, but While JT was in the jail, that girl was making city girls do what city girls do, and she's been hustling ever since. I ain't never gonna be mad or knock that girl's hustle. She's hustling her behind off, hustling her behind off. Um, out man, did it, man. Woo! The chickens coming home to roost, my guy. They coming home to roost, and they, baby. But I don't think he got the same type of hold over her. I think he understands and realizes he can't control that girl at all. Cause cause Cassie didn't have her own anything when she got with Diddy. J Lo had her own when they got together, and J Lo her brand was bigger than Diddy's at the time when they were together. Carisha's brand is not bigger than Diddy's, but everybody knows Carisha. So some go down or something happens, Kim was like held him man down. She was there with the I don't think they down though. I really don't think they down. I think Carisha still moving forward with her life. She doing her thing. She's living her best life. I don't think he got that same type of hold. Cause somebody gonna know. I think because these young folks, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about these young people real quick, like in the herd. Because I just saw a video that was real disturbing about this girl talking about having period sex. Uh I'm just saying. But my nerves will be out. But let me tell you about the young people. They really are unadulterated people. Like they don't care. They gonna do what they gonna do. You're not gonna control what they gonna do. They out here and they gonna do it. So Carisha was like, I'm single. If I'm with that man, I'm with that man at that time. If I ain't with that man, I ain't with that man. And that's what it is. He give me my little money. He do whatever. Okay, he ain't have to thank me doing the awards. I don't care nothing about that because that ain't my man. That's not my man. And I think she positioned herself perfectly, especially for times like this. You done got your $100,000 a month from that man. You got your own money coming in. Your brand is growing and getting bigger even than the city girls, because a lot of people want Carisha by herself because Carisha been by herself when the city girls was on the pop because JT was in the jail cell. So hey, I think she realizes that, oh God, I'm glad I'm single. Okay. And it is what it is. I like that about some of the young people. Now sometimes they be out here doing the most, but I like the fact that they aren't tied down to a particular idea of, now I'm old school. I want one dude and one dude for the rest of my life. But these children is out here and saying, I'm not claiming you. I ain't got time for that. I got things to do, people to see, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, So hey, that's what I believe in for them. And that I love that for them. I'm too old to be living my life like that. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, These children know how to position themselves. It's not. I don't think that you can be. You probably can still be impressionable to the right type. But if you got somebody out there that's getting their money and doing what they doing and started from the bottom, now they here. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to pull them down. Not the young folks, okay? Not the young folks. They gone up yesterday where it's like, oh my God, I can't. You double Jocelyn talking about Stevie gonna make me go back to the club. No, it ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be none of that because the children are out here hustling and they know how to do it a little bit easier than the people of yesteryear. So yeah, nah, I don't have to hear from Carisha. They absolutely are thugging it without health insurance, baby. How Jesus? Yeah, they are. They thugging it out real hard without the health insurance. Um, yeah, I just yeah, Diddy, bro, it don't look good right now. I don't think your lawyer's gonna be able to fight off all these lawsuits because you got 3 separate lawsuits without the Danny Kane lawsuit, and I feel like Mace gone throw your head in the ring, my guy. Even if you don't get nothing back, I just want you to get your rights to your music back.
I just feel it's gonna be a class action lawsuit
It's
against.
gonna have to be. And let me say this: if I were the family members of the dead bad boy artists, like Craig Mack and Black Rob and those guys, I would sue. Let me join the class action. Let me get some, because you ain't left them with nothing. You disposed of those people like they meant nothing to you when you was done with them. I mean, y'all better get it while the getting is good. That boy gonna have to file for Chapter 11. He gonna have to file for something, cause they coming, and I'm not gonna be shocked if more people come out. Well, so I've seen one of Mace's songs on a commercial of something, like his catalog, like so. And you also got to think about this: we just America. They can use that music overseas and get paid guap. A lot of real talk. A lot of the bands, like before we knew NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all of those people, they toured overseas and made money. So before they got over here, they was already rich. They had just like Diddy had making the band. That's how NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and the 98 Degrees and Christina Aguilera and Brit, all of them, they went to a camp. They was in a house and they toured overseas before they released it over here in America. So them royalties is doing something, because what Diddy sold that man's catalog for to the man overseas, instead of allowing that brother to buy his music back. Well, he sold it for quite a bit, quite a penny, and I'm sure they're using it. But I have seen a Mace something in a commercial in the last couple of years. I know. So nah, and he sold it to somebody overseas, so they using that man's music. Mm-hmm. We might not hear it, but they using that man's music. So nah. Now the one hit wonders that didn't have albums and stuff, yeah, probably not, maybe not. But Mace, me too good. Mace and them, Mace was on the lots of the bad boy hits. Mace, Biggie, all of them. Well, I mean, Day 26 had what, 2 or 3 albums? They were top selling at the time. Danny the Kane had a couple of albums, and they were top selling. I mean, those albums were doing well. He just raped those artists and then kicked them to the curb when he found no more use for them. Kept done for a little bit for the one album that he did with the other girl that he kicked to the curb when he was done with them. So it's a pattern, Nah, they not gonna, and that's what Aubrey O'Day was explaining to us. They ain't finna get them when he was. Y'all, you giving us something that ain't really worth it. Right. Right. So yeah, it's a trip.
Aubrey O'Day said, "Do not sign it. Do not sign it."
I was like, because even when they were doing Making the Band, I was like, y'all think y'all won a prize? Do y'all not know what he did to the other artists before y'all? He made them folk walk to Junior's for some cheesecake, and they got nothing in return. Okay, nothing in return, but some TV coverage. I just, help God help. That's all I got to say. Well, y'all.
Yep.
That's all the catch up. It's some more trash that done happened since we've been gone. We're gonna try this again next week. We're gonna see how we feel. In Jesus'
We're gonna see how this
we gonna see how we feel next week, y'all. We gonna figure it out, because we gotta figure it out. Because I'm trying. Let me real quick, y'all. I'm studying for an exam because I'm trying to get my own insurance agency, and it's kicking my butt, man. It's so many terms and the terminology and the words. It's too much. Pray for my strength in the Lord, because I'm trying to pass this test by February so I can throw my hat in the ring for agency. Yes, Lindsay. We welcome all new commentary. Just come
Oh,
on
thank
and join us
you.
and tell
Thank
somebody
you.
and to
Thank
tell
you. Thank
somebody to
you.
tell
Please
somebody.
pass it on.
Yes,
Because
pass it on.
normally on Sundays we talk about things that affects the community,
Yeah,
all the topics and stuff.
yeah.
And then on Mondays we talk about what's on TV.
And we ain't been doing it, so we've been putting it all together because we ain't been doing right.
So
We've
it's
been having
kind of
too much.
like what's on the size up.
Right. So normally we would have this P Diddy conversation on the sides up on Sundays, but we just been Monday nights has just been our jam. So make sure you subscribe when you hit that notification bell, the
Yes, thank
size up
you.
official podcast on YouTube. Thank you, and you giving us some YouTube views. So we thank you so much, Lindsay. We have we have
We
enjoyed this conversation this evening. Um
we share with
yes.
your friends and everything.
It is. Life is life, and honey. And then it's dark outside at 5 o'clock. I don't like it. It's ghetto. I thought they
Girl,
had voted not to do this.
the other day I got home, I put on my pajamas, I went to sleep. I woke up, it was 10 o'clock. I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm saying. How
what
ghetto is
the
that? How ghetto is that? Then I wake up. It's
heck?
not the middle of the night. It's 9 o'clock.
Hold
What is that about?
on. But this is not the worst. Your friend, she was like, you know who I'm talking about too. Your friend that I live with, my mama.
Ah! Oh, okay,
She
your
was
mama. Okay, go ahead. Ah!
there. She was asleep. And one time she was asleep, and I was like, "Mom, I'm finna get something to eat." She said, "Yeah, I want some breakfast." I said,
Sis,
"Breakfast?"
it's not that time. It is
I
8
said,
o'clock p.m. at
"I
night.
said, I said, Mama." That's what I said. I said, "Mama, it's 7:30." She said, "It's not Sunday morning." I said, "No."
And it look like it's 11 p.m. at night. What is going on? I don't like it. It's ghetto. Listen, so when the time changed back in the spring, are we never changing back? Because I opt for the
No,
light time.
we don't know.
Because
We
y'all done
said,
voted against
you
this.
wasn't supposed to be doing this year. It
I
was
thought it was
supposed
gonna stay
to
light
be.
out those. Then they was like, we found the back. What we found the back for? Y'all voted against this. So
Right.
listen, in the spring on up and keep it that way. I like the light outside. I like it getting dark at like 8,
I
9 o'clock at night when it's
Right.
supposed to.
Right. And even before daylight savings time, it was getting dark around 7 o'clock. That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
But I come home today from work. I get off work at 4:30. Then I gotta pick the boy up from school. By the time I got home, it was dark. I
I
was
don't
like,
like it. It's ghetto. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Go follow us on Facebook, the Size Up, on Instagram, Size Up 2102. Y'all can reach me at Vix Kids Faith on all my social media platforms. On except for Facebook, is Vix Kids Faith More. Wendy, how can they reach you?
okay, on Facebook, it is Wendy Edinburgh Smith. On Instagram is at VLux76. And of course, you know my Mary Kay website is www.marykay.com/WEDINGBOURGH. Tonight is Cyber Monday, and it's 20% off my webs. Off
Y'all go get y'all some makeup. Go on find her website, get some makeup. All right, we out. Thank you guys for joining us. Good
Thank
night.
you, Lindsay. It was so nice talking,
It was
chatting with you.
nice chatting with you. Yes. Where my outro?
Bye.
Bye bye.